Yes, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Joint Hands Green Life Trees. My name is John Bosco. I'm so grateful for you who has been following our channel, watching our videos, granting us the watch hours, and as well as following up for the updates that we keep coming up with. We are visiting one of our key farmers in Migori County who is undertaking a couple of activities. But just before I get to talk about this farmer and our mission here, I have my learned friend here.
Yes, hi everyone. It's Pamela of Joint Hands Green Life here. It's an opportunity, and we are going to show you something very unique. And welcome.
Thank you. Now, one-on-one to the subject is that we got interested in a breed of chicken called Araucana. Araucana chicken is a type of very unique chicken that we've always wanted to know. So, after we discussed this with a friend who was introducing us to Araucana chicken, uh, we've been up and down across the country trying to find this breed of Araucana chicken. I tell you, in the entire country, it is really difficult to find this. However, in efforts to continue searching, we were referred to one of the farmers who is rearing this chicken, but whom we are not meeting today. But the video today is meant to jumpstart the process of us raising the chicken. We've come to visit a friend and a farmer who does hatchery services, and so we are contemplating on whether we are getting the chicken or we are getting the eggs. And whichever way it goes, if we find the eggs, then he will help us in uh, hatching the chickens. And all this is laying ground for subsequent updates over the same subject about Araucana chicken. So stay tuned and feel welcome. This is coming to you from Manyata village in Awendo sub-county, which is in the outskirts. This village of Manyata is in the outskirts of Awendo town. A sugarcane growing zone. Sony Sugar Factory, the South Nyanza Sugar Factory, isn't quite far from here, and so meet our farmer. I have Eddie here, and Eddie, perhaps let me give you time to introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Eddie Ishmael Onura from Kenya. I'm the director of Mutu ni Watu Kuku Farm, where we are.
Man is humans. One person is
Many
equal
people.
to humans.
Yeah,
Several humans.
many people.
One human is several humans.
Yeah,
You know,
because
they're also on YouTube. I've just found it. Mtu ni watu kuku farm.
Yeah, so guys,
yeah.
Mtu ni Watu Kuku Farm, you'll try to search for that on YouTube and you'll find a couple of information about them. But for now, yes, Eddie, we can proceed.
Yes, at Mutu ni Watu Kuku Farm here, we do several farming or agricultural activities.
Yeah.
Now we have the poultry department, we have the dairy department, we have the piggery department,
Yeah.
and also we have our farms, the maize plantation, where we use those ones. Like now we have the yellow maize.
Yeah.
That one is purely meant for feed formulation.
Okay, the whole maize farm I saw over there.
Right from up there up to down, it is 5 acres.
Is for livestock.
It is for livestock. That is yellow maize.
Okay.
The DK 7500, meant to produce our chick feeds, dairy meal, and also the pig meals.
Okay.
And also for our own consumption.
Tell me what is special about this
The
yellow maize.
nutritional value of yellow maize is very high.
Yeah.
And for human, those who are diabetic, those who have pressure, so there's some secrets, the nutritional values
Okay.
that makes it very nice. When we come to the animal feed production,
Yeah.
again the protein content of
Yeah.
the yellow maize is good and is high compared to the white maize.
Wow.
Now again here, that is our production plant where we produce. This is the mixer, that is the miller. We were just making some.
Maybe perhaps we can move. We can move as you explain.
Yes. So this is the production wing.
Yeah.
We have the mailer here. This is a multi-purpose wing mailer.
Okay.
So we only change the sieves. So when we want to make for the cow,
Yeah.
this is for cow, and also the pigs can use it as for some little cheese. We call it pudding.
Okay.
Yes. So that is the mixer.
Okay.
So once we have broken the maize here, sunflower, fish meal, bone meal, then we mix it there with the premixes.
Okay.
So there we have premixes or the concentrates.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this one is an example of creep feed. We have some young pigs 8 days old.
Yeah.
So this is the creep feed. You can also get the aroma. You getting the aroma? So here we have eggs inside there. We have chicken. We have rice. We have meat. The aroma. It's
Is
like
it aromatic?
It is.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So when we make them, we have amino acids.
Oh yeah.
So amino acids, there are several. We have 3 types of amino acids. We have aromatic amino acids.
Yeah.
We have sulfur amino acids, and we have omega amino acids.
Yeah.
So everyone has its function. So all those after grinded, they come to this mixer here.
Okay.
We put them there. The mixer will mix it.
Yeah.
Then they come out from the other side.
Okay.
Then we weigh from the scale. Then we clear there. So
Okay.
this is also an example of. This is one of the fibers we use.
Yeah.
So this is for chicks.
Okay.
Then we have this one. So when we want to make for chicks, we use this.
Okay.
So when we want to make for cow, we
So
have-
this one is larger.
this one is larger. So this one really help us in production cost,
Yeah.
because if you can make your own feed,
Yeah.
like for example, if I want to make, if you go to the market to buy a 50 kg of chick mash,
Yeah.
that one you will part with, as we speak, you will part with 4,150 shillings.
Yeah.
Now, if I source my raw materials and you calculate to meet the same chick mash,
Yeah.
you'll realize that I'll be saving
Yeah.
almost 1,600
Okay.
per 50 kg.
Okay.
Yeah, if you cost it.
So like how much is 50 kg in the shop?
In the shop, it is 4,150.
And
But if I have to make it here,
yeah.
together with the raw materials I sourced,
Yeah.
I'll be using maximum 3,000.
Okay.
Or sometimes less, depend
Yeah.
with the time I source the raw materials.
Yeah.
Like if you source it during harvesting,
Yeah.
you'll realize that the raw materials are cheaper
Yeah.
compared maybe a month after harvesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you check when the market is a bit low.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so this is an example of the layers mash. We keep them in these areas to avoid rodents.
Oh,
So this is the layers mash made from Mutu ni Watu Kuku Farm. This is the layers mash. You can see it's well formulated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
do you sell this?
No, if you personally, I don't formulate it for selling, but others sometimes pressurize me
Yes.
to sell for them.
Like can a farmer visit and buy from you?
A farmer can visit and buys from me, or can give me an order.
Okay.
Then I formulate for them. So advantage, this one is very fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has not stayed for so long in the store. No, once it stayed for so long in the storage,
Yeah.
then the lysine, the premixes we're using, they tend to lose the
The
nutritional
viability,
value.
yeah.
Maybe on movement, the rodents can work on them because they also welcome the rodents.
And could it attract some pathogens if it stays?
If it stays more, so maybe if the store is not waterproof, proof, then the leakage also can go there. Then that is the beginning of aflatoxin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but at times you see we get raw materials like maize jam from different sources. So we also have what is called the toxic binder for ourselves. So the toxic binder is mixed with it so that the toxicity is now not there. Now this one is now an example of the bale hay. This is meant for our dairy.
Okay.
For our dairy.
Isn't it too dry?
It is dry. In fact, we need a dry matter. A good dairy farmer should feed the dairy cow on dry matter, silage, wet matter, then minerals,
Okay.
concentrates.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So you give them into a little quantities. So like the other day you are seeing them feeding on that dry matter there. You see now they are feeding on the wet matter. Then after that they have drunk some more. Some water. So during milking we give the concentrates. And the minerals is also handled.
Better.
Now,
Yes.
maybe perhaps before we move to another thing, you are explaining quite candidly. Are you a professional in this?
Yes, I'm a professional.
Okay.
I'm a professional. I did veterinary.
Okay. So you are a professional vet.
Yes, I'm a professional vet. I did animal health and production. Yes.
Great.
So that helps me.
Nice knowing you.
Yeah.
You know where to go next time we have veterinary
You'll
needs.
be of great help to us now that we are also interested in some of these livestock there.
Yeah. You see, you can't go around telling people it's better you do this, you do this. So much of it you also do yourself. So when they come, they say, okay, whatever the doc was saying is related to what he wants me to do.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
Now, our subject was about poultry, and our concern, we needed hatchery services. And so now that we are around here, tell us something about chicken hatching or egg hatching.
Egg hatching, that is a science on its own.
Yeah.
When you want to hatch eggs, it starts from selecting the parent stock. So you go to select a parent stock of the qualities that you want. You can come up with your own F1 or the second generation, but whatever you look is the correct characteristics you need. Now in poultry we have several types of poultry, and in chicken we have what is called ornamental birds. So ornamental birds is where you get the Araucana, you get the sunbeam, silky bantam, you get the guinea fowl, you get the peacocks. So it depends with what you want or your line of what is your value chain. So when we come to egg hatching, we have the natural brooding. That one you give your eggs to a good brooding chicken. Then they brood it naturally. Then also we have what is called the incubators. So the incubators, we have several companies, we have several people. You can also make your own homemade incubator. But personally I'm using the technology. There are some incubators here from Germany. Very good hacker. They are very nice.
You imported them all the way from Germany?
They came from Germany.
Okay.
Yes. So once you want to incubate an egg, first of all you check what is called egg management. Just as I had said, egg management starts from the parent stock. Now from the parent stock, the egg has been laid. Once it is laid, you candle the egg. Candling the egg will tell us several things. One, the egg should be of a medium size, at least 60 grams. It should not be smaller, it should not be bigger.
That is if it is for chicken?
If it is for hatching.
Okay.
If it is for hatching.
Irrespective of which breed of chicken?
It should be 60 grams. So once it is the gram is weighed, 60 grams, you check if it is fertilized.
Yeah.
Once you pass it through a light, you will check if there's some shadow in it,
Yeah.
and you will check if there's some contact within the yolk,
Yeah.
and there's a ring, we call it the germinal disc.
Yeah.
So you check on that. Another thing we check on candling is if it is broken, because broken eggs will not hatch, because they don't need the outside air to pass through.
Yeah.
Again, in hatching, we have what is called storage of the egg. You have to check how you store your eggs and how you handle it. Don't handle an egg when your hands are dirty or oily. An oily hand will fill the pores. And you know the egg, if you check it properly, there will be a small side and a little bit bigger side. So the bigger side is the breathing space for egg. So the eggs also being, it's a living organism.
Yeah.
We treat it as a living organism. So once you handle it with the dirty eggs, or when your hands
Dirty
has
hands.
oil,
Yeah.
then the oil will fill the pores, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then automatically the egg will suffocate and
Yeah.
it will die.
Yeah.
So it won't hatch.
Yeah.
Even if you put it there for several days or years, it won't hatch.
hatch,
So egg handling is there. Again, when you are storing the egg should be stored in at least a bit enclosed dark
Yeah.
corner, not enclosed in a manner that there's no air circulation,
Yeah.
but in a place whereby there's minimal movement.
Yeah.
Yes, but a dark corner. Then again, when you store egg, at least for hatching, it should be within 7 days, maximum 10. Maximum 10 days, but the best one will be exactly 7 days. So anything between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 7 will be so adequate for hatching.
Yeah.
So that is when you are selecting an egg for
Yeah.
for hatching. Now when you give, or when you load the egg into the incubator,
Yeah.
there are several factors again you come and check in the incubator here.
Yeah.
First of all, you have to check the setting.
Yeah.
We have several settings for different types of eggs. You can't set an egg for duck with the same temperature for the chicken, or for the pheasant, or for the goose,
And for the pigeon.
for the pigeon. They have a set range of different temperatures. So you set your incubator according to the temperature. Again, the temperature of the area you are hatching also matters a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if your area
That's
is
the surrounding temperature.
the surrounding temperature also matters a lot. So after knowing those science in between, then you set your incubator accordingly. Then you load the eggs.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Once you load the eggs, before you load the eggs, the incubator should be on
Yeah.
at least for 6 to 12 hours. Why do we put it on? Maybe you want to load the eggs, you didn't put your incubator on, and it had some problems in the setting, and already you've placed your eggs. Then you realize this thing maybe 4 hours later or 24 hours later, then automatically you have messed up.
So you have to test.
So
test run.
yeah, you have to test fast. You make it run until it stabilizes.
Yeah.
Then you switch it off. Then you load. Some incubators you don't even need to switch them off. You just load and
And it proceeds.
continues.
Okay.
So from the incubator there, it will take the first 7 days.
Yeah.
It will need a different temperature.
Okay.
Then on the 13th day, a different temperature with different humidity.
Can you explain all this while we see the incubator?
No,
And
where
just a
I
minute.
hatch,
Let me just ask a
is
question.
yes,
You've talked of different kinds of birds having different temperatures.
yes, they have.
How does this one come naturally?
Oh, okay. One, how it comes naturally. One, a chicken will go brood for 21 days.
Yes.
A duck will go for 28 days.
Okay.
A geese will go for 28 days,
Yeah.
up to 35. So I can in other areas we say gestation period,
Yes.
but in poultry we say brooding period or days. So they have different brooding days. Again, the eggshell.
Yes.
If you compare the eggshell for a chicken, if you compare it with the one for guinea fowl, you'll realize that the guinea fowl eggshell is a bit thicker compared to this one. So those are the science behind it.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Okay,
makes
so
it.
it doesn't matter about the weight of the chicken and the guinea fowl or something.
What matters is the way, the formation of that egg,
Okay.
the eggshell, okay, and the gestation period. Those are the ones that help us know.
I need to take notes.
You will pay fees for that.
Don't worry.
You will pay fees for that.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, now
area of
you are-
incubation
Yes.
should be, you should restrict people
Okay.
there,
Okay.
because that is an area where life is being generated.
Yeah.
So, you know, we always disinfect it.
Yeah.
Because you can go there with some pathogens
Yeah.
and some bacterial,
Yeah.
which can also affect the incubator. The chicks will come out when already they are affected. For that, anything you need there, I will tell you.
Okay.
But taking you to the incubation room, that
Is
is against the mutu ni watu kukufa rules.
That is noted quite positively.
Yeah.
Now, like, well, we've understood. Now, is there a difference between Araucana chicken and any other chicken, or the chickens are just the same?
No, they are not the same. They are
Okay.
not the same. The plumage itself, that is why we are categorizing them.
Yeah.
That this one is ornamental.
Yeah.
These ones are meant for just the normal usage.
Yeah.
When you come to the ornamental birds,
Yeah.
they have different. Some have different colors, blue, white. They are created in a very funny manner.
Yeah.
That makes it a bit ornamental and unique.
Yeah.
So not all are the same.
Okay.
Even the ones which we call local, we have several breeds. We have several breeds. They are not the same.
Even Ogara is local.
Just like human
And
being.
how do you call Ogara?
Just like
in
human
English?
being. Ogara in English, there's a name. There's a
One
name.
which has feathers
I
turned
think,
upside
The
down.
upside
Now
down.
we have chicken that has upside down feathers. Now our viewer, comment down here, please tell us those chickens with feathers that are shaggy. Do we call them rasta?
They have rough feathers.
Yeah.
We call them rough feathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's genetic malformation or
No,
something.
it's not malformation.
Yeah.
It is just specifically like that one. And also like Africans, there are some beliefs supporting it to be rare.
Yeah.
Like the magicians will use it.
Yeah.
Some people believe there's some
Associate it with witchcraft,
witchcraft,
black magic.
black
Scaring
magic.
debtors.
Some people are saying that someone owes you and they come to ask you for your money, you cook for it.
You
But
cook
as
for them.
as science, we don't.
Yeah.
It is not supported with science, so
Oh.
I
Some
cannot
people
tell
don't
you
like
that it
the
works.
black, this black kind of chicken.
Yeah.
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 So there are people with different perspectives
Okay.
and how they look at things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why we are here is we are intending to bring Araucana eggs so that you help us in hatching them. From professional perspective, you may advise us, like the process of handling the eggs, what exactly you expect, what would make us fail. Yes, we've got some points, but perhaps this now to be specific to Araucana eggs.
Araucana eggs, the professional way that you have to go through, if possible, you'll have to pass through the veterinary service board or veterinary department to clear you. Because if you are importing them outside Kenya, then there are some papers you have to give us to know that they are imported, they are safe.
Okay.
Because maybe they are birds with infection, like maybe the flu, influenza, things like that. There are several diseases that they can bring for us, even the infection to the incubator.
Okay.
So that one you have to be very keen, and the person following the importation of those eggs should be a veterinary professional officer to help you know the things how they should be done. A situation whereby your eggs will land in the airport or in the port, then you are told, no, these ones are not accepted, take them back. So you have to check on those certificate of origin, the veterinary certificate. There's a letter we normally write, even if you are transporting animal, we call it no objection letter. So those ones you should know. You should have that you are allowed to bring them. You are allowed to bring them. And once you bring them to my farm, I'll also check the letters to see if they are genuine and they are legally with us here.
And now, what if I'm sourcing locally? I'm not importing.
So if you are sourcing locally, okay, that is good and great. And congratulations to that farmer who have them. I can say so. But now you have to check maybe the no objection letter.
Yeah.
Because if they are coming from Migori County to Migori County,
Yeah.
you will not need that. But
Okay.
if they are coming from Homa Bay County to Migori County,
Yeah.
then you have to visit the veterinary office
Okay.
to give you that no objection letter.
Okay.
Or the
So
vet
which
around.
veterinary office do we visit? Where we are sourcing them
You
from?
are sourcing
or
them
where
from
or where we are
Migori,
bringing
you are
them?
sourcing them from Homa Bay to Migori.
Yes.
So both of you, the farmer exporting to Migori
Yes.
will have
No objection letter.
no objection letter. It is you because you are importing from the other side.
Yeah.
So the vet of Migori will write for you that authority that we don't object them here.
Okay.
Because it is us objecting, as vets, it is us
Okay.
objecting them.
Okay.
So it is us to give you the no objection letter
Letter.
that we are not objecting.
Okay.
Now the vet in charge of Homa Bay will write a letter authorizing the movement permit.
Okay.
So that is it. Even if you're taking the dowry,
Yeah.
you're moving an animal from point A to point. Nowadays, you
Yeah.
don't go to the chief. The chiefs will just confirm that the animals were not stolen.
Yeah.
But now the veterinary department also should give you
We should give them a clean bill of health.
that they are okay.
Yeah,
They are not infected with maybe diseases and whatever. So those are the procedures that are laid there.
Thank
And once
you.
you follow these procedures, you'll find yourself safe.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, while transporting, how do I carry them? Like, do I just carry the way we buy from the market and
No,
carry
they are
in crates?
they are egg trays
Yeah.
for transportation. They are eggs trays for transportation.
Okay.
Meant just to transport them.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Any question, Pam?
Maybe we'll have more questions as we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so we are in the process of also understanding the whole process, and I'm glad that we got you, who is a professional vet and not just a person in the business of hatching eggs. So we are getting quite comprehensive information, and even our friends whom we are involving in all this will also help us through the process. They are also getting to understand how the whole process runs. Yeah, so we are quite grateful. Now, being a farmer, you've talked about livestock, the cows, and you talked about the pigs. You've also told us about the chicken. Maybe you can feel free to show us whatever else. We are contented with the information you've already shared with us concerning the chicken, but we're also, perhaps you might wish to show us a lot more beyond
So
this.
which area do you want? Do you want to see
Yeah.
the chicken first? Then we
Yes.
go to the dairy. Then you go to the piggery.
We are in your hands.
Oh, welcome. Now we can start
And
here.
before that, I had some dogs. Do you breed dogs as well?
Yes, I have the German Shepherd. We have crossbreed and also pure breed.
Okay.
Just for security. You know, I'm just next to the sugarcane.
Yeah, I can see a very dark plantation.
Movement and also some strange animals.
Yeah,
But
predators.
predators are there, but with me now I'm safe.
Okay.
Everything is safe.
Also, like once you have the dogs, predators won't get here to
Nobody.
to attack the chicken.
Once they are unchained at the correct time of the night,
Yeah.
then this is a no-go zone.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Even
if-
my cat cannot move out. My cat will not have that freedom from moving.
Can I buy one from you?
You will buy.
Oh,
will
thank
buy.
you.
You will buy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
not all about plants.
Yeah.
So here we were doing some brooding.
Yeah.
These were eggs that I placed for testing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the birds just started laying.
Okay.
Yeah, they had laid before.
Yeah.
Then they were in the molting stage whereby they just eat the rest. Then later they start laying again. So after stopping, they started laying again. So I wanted to test if the eggs are a bit fertile.
Yeah.
So these were 62
Yeah.
eggs, but we hatched 52.
Okay. Okay.
So we only lost 10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because maybe I can say the feeds were okay, the eggs were loaded
Fertilized,
correctly at the correct time.
Yeah.
And then the cocks are also doing their genuine reason work.
Yeah.
You know, when they work on those hands seriously, then
Yeah.
the farmer is happy. So I
Yeah.
can see the result.
Uh-huh.
So these are 2 days old.
Yeah.
These are 2 days old.
Okay,
So,
2 days.
2 days old.
They look quite healthy and
They-
big.
Yeah, they are 2 days old.
Which breed is this?
This is Kenbro.
Kenbro chicken.
Yeah, Kenbro.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it good for?
The
Eggs?
Kenbro is a dual purpose.
Okay.
So it's good for both eggs and
Yeah.
meat.
Okay.
Yeah, and its meat is very tender and sweet.
Oh,
Very tender and
wonderful.
sweet.
Kenbro.
Yeah.
Okay. How long does Kenbro take to mature?
When you call maturity, we may talk of meat and also eggs. But on if it is well fed, by 4 months it will start laying.
4 months.
4 months
Okay.
it will start laying.
That means also at 4 months, if
You
I'm
can
to
eat,
slaughter.
but 2 months you can slaughter it.
Really?
Table bird at 2 months.
Oh yeah.
Table bird. Very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Eh,
wonderful.
table
At
bird.
2 months.
At 2 months. You will
Wow.
slaughter it and you will love it.
Pam, are you tempted to rear chicken?
Really? I'm so much interested now.
So when you look at the brooder
This one
itself,
should be my side hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so if you look at the brooder itself, we normally tend not to use a lot of money
Yeah.
buying.
Mhm.
So the timber is just my tree.
That you cut down.
I just cut down, splitted by the saw.
Yeah.
Then I only bought the plywood, the nails, and the wire and the clips. But
Yeah.
this is my handwork. Though I'm not a carpenter,
Yeah.
but
This
from
is
the
simple.
little knowledge I
That
was
you
taught
have.
in farm structure and mechanization.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a unit there when we were
Very
taking the
useful,
course.
valuable materials.
So I decided to construct this.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you see in the brooder there, there's a source of light and source of heat.
Yeah.
I think you can see it there.
So this is for heat?
That is for
and
heat,
this is for light.
and these are for light.
Okay.
Then you can see the magazine spread,
Yeah.
and the feeds are all over there.
Yeah.
So when they're still young like this, we spread the newspapers
Yes.
down there. One, this one is going to help them because the feet is not so much steady. They are a bit too weak.
Yeah.
So we don't need them to have the direct contact with the
With
wire
the
With the
mesh
wire
and the
yeah.
mesh there,
Yeah.
because they're still developing.
For what period of time?
So this will take only 2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks it will be just okay. So we spread the feed on the newspapers, so
Yeah.
everybody will access to it.
Yeah.
So that will take place on the first week. The second week we'll introduce the feeders, as we spread a little feeds on the papers, as they learn to know where the feeds are in the feeders. So these newsletters, we normally change them daily.
Okay.
Change them daily.
Okay.
Yeah. So to avoid contamination, because they poop on them,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
they poop on them.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
they've started sleeping.
They are they're nice. They have eaten.
They are
Now
relaxed.
they're
They are
relaxing.
feeling well. The day is okay with them. So at times when you come here, some people come and say, "Oh, and all of them are dead."
They're sleeping.
Yeah, but they're sleeping. They're feeling
So
well.
this one here is sleeping and not dead.
Yo, they are all active.
Oh,
Eh?
no, they're active. Stop disturbing them.
They are all active. Eh? So if you disturb them, then you introduce some little stress.
Oh yeah.
So at this age, on day 1, we give them clean water. In the clean water, we mix what is called the liquid paraffin.
Yeah.
We also mix what is called the glucose
Yeah.
and also the chick formula.
And why liquid paraffin?
So once they are hatched, a chick will survive maybe for a day or extreme 2 days without feed. They will still survive on the yolk.
Yeah.
On the yolk. So you'll realize, or you can go and do that research, because as a scientist I have to send you also to go and do research. You'll realize when the chicks are hatched, when they poop become a bit yellowish. So that one is what the liquid paraffin will work on. It will clear that track, that system, so that those poop will not stuck into the anus. Once they are stuck there, they will block the
Verification system.
the breathing system.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the air will not be moving. If you check about here,
Don't disturb them.
no, I'm telling you, I'm not disturbing them. So So once it breathes, you see the movement of the cloaca.
Yes.
It's so, and once it's blocked, then
Okay,
they
so
will automatically die. So that's why we use the liquid paraffin there. So the chick formula, this is Egocin, but there are several. The chick formula, so it is also a blended antibiotic with the vitamin essentials. Okay,
yeah.
so there we have vitamin A, and there are some oxytetracycline in it. That is why it is a blended of antibiotic, because oxytetracycline, this is antibiotic. Then we have vitamins.
Yes.
So this one will help them also in times of stress. So we normally give them only for 3 days. Then the glucose, the normal glucose that normally human beings also consume,
Yeah.
is also given there. So this one will give them strength, energy. But in the case of glucose, maybe you don't have money, but you have some sugar in the house. You just take some
sugar.
spoon, then you can give them to substitute on glucose.
Wonderful.
So that is it. So here, normally ensure that your brooder is ever dry. There's enough source of heat.
Yeah.
Enough source of heat and light.
That brings me to a question.
We have several types of brooders. There are some brooders made with the plywood and they're in circle. Then you put the sawdust on the base. Is when you apply or you spread the newspapers.
Okay.
Yeah, but you hang you give the source of heat.
Now we have cases of power outage. What do you do?
Oh, personally, if you look the other side, there's what is called biogas.
Yeah.
So I decided to put that biogas plant there purely for brooding.
Okay.
So when the power goes off, then I use the brooding gas.
Okay.
Yes. But I have a very steady power this time around.
Okay.
Again, that can fail, power can fail, I have the generator. Yeah. So all the three cannot fail at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All the three cannot fail at a time.
Noted.
And another question. During the time when a hen is laying on the eggs and then it's almost getting the chicks out,
It's almost hatching.
almost hatching, you hear something. So we were being told that it's now training the chicks on how they'll feed by themselves. So now
Before they hatch?
Yeah, before they are hatched.
Who taught you this?
But
Traditionally, that is what we used to hear.
Okay.
Yeah, so it does. Unasikia yani, as
hear
if it's
some
calling
sound.
something.
Yeah.
Yes.
As if mother
So
chicken
now-
is communicating a message.
What about these ones? When they get out, they just start feeding by themselves, or is there a way?
Are they trained?
No, that tells you that the argument maybe was
Flawed.
Was a myth.
superstition.
Yes.
But once a chick is laid or is hatched,
Yes.
like when we hatch them, we get them from the incubators, then we bring them here. So we will spread. Nobody will tell them to eat, but you only spread the feeds. That's why I was saying on the second week we shall now have the feeders.
The feeders.
They have known these are feeds.
Yes.
But if you bring the feeder here, they will not feed on that feeder. Reason, they have not known that the feeder has the feeds. So they learn themselves. These are also animals. They learn themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Now, when a hen produces some sounds, maybe she's getting some sounds from the chicks coming.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe she's just expressing her joy.
Okay.
Yeah, but not that. How do you tell somebody you've not seen that this is how to eat, and already it is still in the egg?
Absolutely.
So that is just expressing her joy that my children are
They're
almost
almost
coming.
getting out.
She's
Yeah.
becoming a
And
mother.
those are the days a hen will be always very serious.
Yes.
A very
And it doesn't
hen,
get out of the.
yeah, a good hen with a good brooding pattern. Those are the days it will not come out till the
yeah.
chicks.
She'll remain in the nest throughout.
Yeah. So that area, the hen is very busy. Yeah, and a mistake is being done with some farmers. Maybe you've done it, or your grandfather or your mother was telling you the same, that they are teaching them, maybe was doing it. That once a hen hatched, you remove the chicks, then you give it another set of eggs to continue brooding. Quite
No,
that is
quite
against
inhuman.
against not inhuman, that is against the animal welfare. Yeah, you should be taken to court and charged, because when a hen broods, it takes a lot of energy, with some stress in it, going there for those periods. So you want to take it again for another 21 days.
You are killing it.
Yeah, you are doing it because the end will not reason, but you will realize that even the next hatch will not be so good compared to the first one.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a mistake you should not do. So that's all.
They're relaxing so nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
The banana is the plant feed.
Oh, yeah. Sijui laundries, sijui what.
Europe. Right. Hey. Utakimbia kwa nje.
Okay, now tell us about them.
So this is a crossbreed of Duroc and large white.
Okay.
Yes.
How old are they?
They are 4 months old.
4 months old. This one
Big
is
as
4
they are.
months old. Hey, it is so big. Okay. Why did you crossbreed?
We crossbreed, one, a way of avoiding inbreeding.
Okay.
If you don't have a desired boar, then this is pure large white.
Okay. How
So,
old are babies?
These are 4 days old.
4 days. It's so big. And
And there are so many.
and you cut the
You
tails.
cut the tails.
I
Why?
normally cut the tail. I also castrate the
male
male
one.
ones. Then I clip the teeth. Once, like that one I did yesterday. I normally do it when they're 3 days.
Okay.
So they have teeth when they're 3 days.
Yeah, it's already grown. They are born with the teeth.
Do they look so? They look so beautiful.
Yes.
And the mother is so huge. So this is what we call large white.
So if you come here, we are introducing them to creep feed.
Yeah.
That is what is there.
Okay.
So they are trying to learn where the feeds are.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is why, like these ones, I've realized there are feed there. So that is a creep feed. So
Okay.
that is where we have this creeping creepers.
Okay.
Yeah. So
It
we
is
leave
small.
the mother there. They
Yeah.
come this side, taste the feed kidogo. They go back to the mother, suck the milk. They enjoy the day. Yeah. So this is already served, 2 weeks old, pregnant.
This 2 weeks pregnant.
It's already served. We recently, she's the mother of these ones.
Okay.
These are 2 months, 2 weeks.
2 months, 2 weeks.
These are 2 months, 2
They're so
weeks.
big.
Yeah. So those are 2 months, 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. So we normally wean them at 8 weeks.
At 8 weeks, we
win them.
they stop sucking the mother.
Yeah. We start
And
giving
why
them.
do you cut the tails?
Cutting the tail want to avoid cannibalism. You know, when they are not busy,
Yes.
they'll start biting each other's tail, things like that.
Okay.
Again, also for fattening purposes.
Yeah.
Also.
Okay.
How does the tail prevent them from being fat?
That's a very pregnant question. The tail maybe is using some
Perhaps
energy.
take some
It's
energy.
draining energy from the body.
So they
And
are all
where do
tailless.
you take them? When,
No, currently the Farmers Choice team is visiting me soon so that we sign a contract.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting for their agent. These are 3 months, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
These are 3 months old.
Yes, these are 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
And these younger ones, where have they come from?
These ones are from the other mother. They normally have a true pass somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. So they have started learning the area.
Yeah.
Yeah. They come through the creeping area.
Yeah.
So once they've tested that feed kidogo, they stroll. You see?
Okay.
Yeah.
And they know where they're going.
They know, you see, if you capture it, it will just go back. You know it's moving.
Okay.
So this is the ball.
This is quite interesting.
Oh, this is the gentleman.
This is the gentleman. He is the father of the the 4 days old.
Okay.
Just come up.
Hey,
So
so
this is
huge.
yeah. So this is the boa we have here.
Okay.
Large white, very friendly.
It's so huge,
Yeah,
friendly.
very friendly and very serious.
Okay.
Mm.
Serious in serving
In
its
serving.
wives.
Mm.
Okay. Wonderful.
Mm.
Mnyang'anye hiyo jwala.
Hata kula si kama ng'ombe.
Bidhaa inaweza toka tu.
Yeye hata akitoka kuna shida.
Haizi uma.
Hawezi. Wacha tu.
No.
Wacha tu atoke. Yeah. So that is it. So come this side, I want to bring him back and I know you'll make a lot of noise.
Hapo si. Gai.
Mkubwa hata sijui atapigaje kona.
Usimwachie. Usimwachie.
Oh. Juu huyu angepiga nduru.
Usimwachie.
Hey, anajiforce.
Hey.
Anajaribu kuforce.
Hey. Hakuna nguvu.
Yeah, ako strong sana.
that is clear.
Point, great people. That is the much we could bring you for today. We look forward to updating you. We'll soon be going for the eggs, but we had to find out on the hatching process and such possibilities right before we get the Araucana eggs. But once we bring them over, we'll also get you updated, and the entire process of incubation to hatching, you'll get also to be updated. I'm looking forward to seeing us as the next suppliers of Araucana. If all goes well as we anticipate, the good thing again is that we have a highly qualified and experienced vet, so he will keep advising us and guiding us through the process. Pam, you have anything to say? We are summarizing the video. Yeah, so guys, I think that is all. Pam, you have anything to say?
No, I'm just excited about what we've seen.
The pigs.
And the pigs are so scary anyway.
You almost shout, you almost screamed.
Don't talk about it. But all in all, I'm excited and I'm happy to meet the real vet here. So I'm very happy and I'm very much confident that he'll take us through, and our eggs will hatch. Just if we come back with the with the viable eggs,
Yeah.
I'm sure that they'll hatch and he'll help us
Yeah.
through maintaining and having the chicks and having the hens.
Yeah.
And having just a whole flock of these unique birds.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm happy that we are well placed, and this one is going to be a side hustle for us. It has been a journey,
Yeah.
a very long journey towards looking for these unique birds.
Yeah.
And it will be a side hustle. Just keep
Yeah,
watch.
yeah, just besides this. And then again, if you are interested in in doing poultry services, perhaps, poultry as a business,
Yeah.
or for domestic consumption, you heard it all from our vet, Eddie, and he has given quite candid explanation.
Exactly.
I think to that point, whoever wants to get in touch with a vet, you now got the vet.
Yeah.
Just you can always make a comment on this video, or you can reach out to us. We have all the contacts there, so that we link you to the right vet who can always take you through this journey of poultry keeping. It is quite challenging. I've seen people who keeps large
large number
of,
they don't achieve
then
anything.
they don't achieve anything. Sometimes either they are keeping the wrong breed, or they are not handling them the right
Even
way.
handling may be a problem.
So you
But
need
I'm
all
just
this
happy.
advice.
From feeds to maintenance to maybe vaccination, we are now well placed.
We are well placed.
Yeah.
And again, you know, I'm confident that we're not going to fail because we are in
No,
the
we are
right
not. We are not
hands.
going to fail.
We are in perfect hands.
Yeah, we had to move to the right direction first before we
Yeah.
venture into this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Mtu ni watu, mtu ni watu. Now this is the mtu.
So this is the mtu,
And we are
and
the
we are
watu.
the watu.
And
so
we as the
watu,
watu.
people, mtu, one person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we as the watu, we have our mtu and is going to help us in all this process.
Yeah.
We are grateful. I think stay tuned for our next video as we bring you more updates on the whole journey. We're gonna travel this together and we'll keep you posted always. But remember, we are about trees. Joint Hands Green Life Trees, we are about trees. So for matters pertaining to trees, always get in touch with us. That is all we have for you from us, Joint Hands Green Life Trees. We look forward to catching up.
Yes.
We say
Anything more else?
bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.